Some news just coming in. The fuel price face-off has escalated. Chief Minister of Maharashtra has responded to Prime Minister Modi's remarks. Uddhav Thackeray has accused the centre of stepmotherly treatment. Not right to say fuel is expensive because of the states, is what Uddhav Thackeray said. Let's go straight to Narendra Taneja of the BJP. Thank you for your time. How do you respond to what Uddhav Thackeray said, saying that this is stepmotherly treatment, wrong of the Prime Minister to blame states?
It's just, unnecessary politicizing without understanding the industry, the sector and the role of the central government. When it comes to petrol and diesel in his state, Maharashtra, what is the role? Please explain what is the role of his government in petrol and diesel, making petrol, diesel available to the people of Maharashtra across the state. What is the role of Maharashtra government? Zero. Is the central government which is responsible for bringing, crude oil from wherever on the planet, refine it, making sure it's distributed, making sure it's available, and making sure at the same time, you see the entire infrastructure is available. And even the taxes that they actually go into their kitty, into their pocket, is collected by the central government. So Maharashtra government does absolutely nothing. And on the top of it, they get everything, and they even put cess on it, and they also politicize. So what the Prime Minister was saying is, look, this is what you get for doing practically nothing, absolutely nothing. And at the same time, you burden your consumers. There are states, we all know that, as Prime Minister indicated. You see, these are the states, even when the central government cut excise, they did nothing. And on the top of it, they think offense is the best defense, and that is to politicize.
Okay, all right.
Nothing.
Okay, there was signs from the Prime Minister. He was upset with 7 states. He spoke about it. He pretty much named and shamed them today. Narendra Taneja, be with us. Just coming back to you, telling our viewers what really happened today with the Prime Minister breathing fire at opposition states over fuel prices, reacting for the first time on rising prices of fuel. Prime Minister Modi, while addressing the Chief Minister's meeting on COVID, accused the opposition states of not reducing VAT. The Prime Minister named 7 states: Maharashtra, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Jharkhand, nudging these states to cooperate in the name of federalism, saying the centre had already cut excise duty on fuel way back in the month of November.
पिछले साल नवंबर महीने में वैट कम करने की बात की थी, सबको मैंने प्रार्थना की थी, लेकिन कई राज्य, मैं यहां किसी की आलोचना नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं सिर्फ आपसे प्रार्थना कर रहा हूं, आपके राज्य के नागरिकों की भलाई के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहा हूं। अब जैसे उस समय 6 महीने पहले कुछ राज्यों ने बात को माना, कुछ राज्यों ने नहीं माना। अब कई राज्य जैसे महाराष्ट्र, पश्चिम बंगाल, तेलंगाना, आंध्र प्रदेश, तमिलनाडु, केरला, झारखंड, किसी न किसी कारण से उन्होंने इस बात को नहीं माना और उनके राज्य को, नागरिकों को बोझ कंटिन्यू रहा। मैं इस बात में नहीं जाऊंगा कि इस दौरान इन राज्यों ने कितना रेवेन्यू कमाया, लेकिन अब आपसे मेरी प्रार्थना है कि देश हित में आप पिछले नवंबर में जो करना था, 6 महीने डिले हो चुका है, अब भी आप अपने राज्य के नागरिकों को वैट कम करके इसका बेनिफिट पहुंचाइए। पिछले 6 महीने में क्या हुआ है, आज चेन्नई में, तमिलनाडु में पेट्रोल करीब 111 रुपया के पास है, जयपुर में 118 से भी ज्यादा है, हैदराबाद में 119 से ज्यादा है, कोलकाता में 115 से ज्यादा है, मुंबई में 120 से ज्यादा है। और जिन्होंने कटौती की, मुंबई के ही बगल में दीव दमन में 102 रुपया है, मुंबई में 120, बगल में दीव दमन में 102 रुपया। अब कोलकाता में 115, लखनऊ में 105, हैदराबाद में 120 करीब करीब, जम्मू में 106, जयपुर में 118, गुवाहाटी में 105, गुड़गांव में 105 है, देहरादून छोटा राज्य हमारा उत्तराखंड 103 रुपया है। मैं आपसे आग्रह करता हूं कि आप 6 महीने भले जो कुछ भी आपका रेवेन्यू बढ़ा आपके राज्य के काम आएगा, लेकिन अब पूरे देश में आप सहयोग कीजिए, ये मेरी आपको विशेष प्रार्थना है आज।
The Prime Minister's comments have sparked strong reactions from the opposition.
Prime Minister should go back to his civics books again. What is he talking about? 26 lakh crores he has earned out of central excise, the central government has earned on petrol and diesel. Has he shared it? What is the account of that 26 lakh crore rupees? You don't give the share of the states of GST in time, which is your constitutional obligation, and then you come and ask the states to further reduce VAT. He should show the way. Reduce central excise and then ask others to reduce VAT.
जो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जो बात की, अपना पल्ला झाड़ने से काम नहीं चलेगा। लेकिन केंद्र सरकार को भी राहत देना चाहिए और प्रदेश सरकार को भी राहत देना चाहिए।
He is very particularly quoting only the opposition-ruled states to reduce. Not even Gujarat nor Karnataka. Whether he can say that they will also reduce their tax? No, he will not. So, the quantum of VAT collected by the government of India is much more, is 3 times than what is collected by the states. We had given notice for discussion of increase in prices in all commodities, and definitely diesel price will have a cascading effect on all prices, commodity prices. The government knows that, but they are not bothered about it.
Narendra Taneja continues to be with us. 2 arguments. One, that states have been saying that they do not get any share in the cess levied on petrol and diesel. And also the second argument that has been made by the government of West Bengal, for example, that says that they are allowing a rebate of 1 rupee per litre on both petrol and diesel since February 2021 is what Partha Chatterjee, minister, has said. And that the Prime Minister failed to highlight these numbers. The government of West Bengal is suffering in terms of it's sacrificing 1,500 crore rupees is what the West Bengal government says. The Prime Minister has not spoken about this. These problems that the state governments are facing. Mr. Taneja.
Prime Minister talked about, the policy issues. When the central government decided to cut excise in the month of November, why did they do it? And what they did was rupee 1 or whatever in the month of February. Look at the petrol price in Calcutta on pump and see that in Haryana, see that in Dehradun that the Prime Minister referred to. The point is, these are the cold numbers that the Prime Minister shared. The fact is that all these states that Prime Minister, listed out, in these states, the ordinary person, people are suffering. The center did what the center could do. We all know the crude oil we import from overseas, 86% of our requirement is imported. And since the Ukraine crisis, the crude oil prices have gone up. And the central government is trying its very level best to make sure, oil is available across the country. Now, states also have some responsibility. And the bigger question is their role is absolutely nothing. Everything when it comes to petrol and diesel at the petrol pump or in the service of the ordinary, everything is 100% done by the center. They do absolutely nothing. I asked this question to West Bengal and to Maharashtra. What is their role? They don't even raise it to do that. Even the tax that goes in their pocket is collected by the central government and given to them on a silver
Now,
plate.
one question to you. Will the
Their role is
BJP
nothing.
ruled states
The
also
tax
be
is for
reducing the VAT? Will the BJP ruled states also be doing it?
Well, please check your facts. Already done.
Okay.
That was already done. You see, and the point is, but are they protesting? Are they politicizing? BJP ruled state? Name one state. Point, this is precisely the issue is when the center they decided to cut the excise, and center might do it again if the opportunity is there in future. Center had done it in the past. It's nothing new. The point here is that these state governments, especially states like Maharashtra and West Bengal, they have mastered this art to politicize and blame the center for everything. My simple question, your viewers will understand. They politicize, they point the fingers at the center, but what do they do? They earn billions and billions every day. And everything is done by the central. They do they don't have to raise their little finger, and still they collect billions. And still they point their finger at the center. That's wrong.
All right. The opposition, of course, has another story to tell. Narendra Taneja, thank you so much for sharing your time and your perspective with us on that story that impacts just all of us. Increase in prices of petrol and diesel obviously has a deep cascading effect on inflation by and large, and it increases the prices of all essential commodities